Hi, in this video, we are going to see how we can send bulk email right from our Google account for free. Free means there's a limit per account, like 500 per day for a normal Google account and 2,000 per day from a Google Workspace account. But we will use software in which we can configure unlimited SMTPs at once and enable SMTP rotation. Which means, if we have 10 free Google accounts, we can send 5,000 emails per day for free. And the best part of using Google accounts as SMTP is that we really don't need to care about the sender IP reputation we get. Because Google already takes care of it, and this makes our email go straight to the recipient's inbox. Alright, so for this, we first need to log into our Gmail account. Then we need to click on the profile icon, and from here, click Manage your Google account. Then click on the Security tab. Here we first need to enable two-factor authentication on our Google account. You can skip this part of the video if 2FA has already been enabled in your account. But if not, then follow me step by step to enable it. Click here and click Get Started. Verify your login credentials again for security purposes. Select your country code. Enter your mobile number. Click Send. Enter the OTP which you received on your entered mobile number. Remember, it was not for two-factor authentication. It was just for your sign-in verification. For enabling 2FA, you again need to enter your mobile number, selecting your country code, and click Next. Then again enter the one-time password. And click Next. Click Turn On. Now if we see, two-factor authentication has been enabled on our Google account. After that, from here, search App Passwords and click on this option. Here we need to define the app name. This could be anything. It means it's not the SMTP username and it's not related to your SMTP credentials. It's just for your preference. You can name it anything and click Create. Now this is your SMTP password and it can't be visible again. So you need to make sure you have saved this in a safer place before closing this mobile window. Because if it's lost, then you need to create a new app again. When you save it somewhere, then click Done. Now we can minimize this Chrome window because our work inside the Google account has been done. We have successfully created our SMTP credentials. Now we need to have three important things to run our first campaign. Number one is our email list, which we have this simple.txt file which contains only email addresses. Number two is our newsletter, which we are going to send from this SMTP to the email list I've just shown you. Number three is the bulk email sender software, which you will find from the link given in the description of this video, or you can also directly visit our official website, Anyway. When you find this zip file, you simply need to unzip it and open the extracted folder. Here you will find some files and folders. Let me explain it to you one by one. First of all, you will find the documentation, which guides you about how you're going to use this software. This software comes up with its source code, which means this software doesn't require any license key. It's open source, so it's customizable as well, and it can work on an unlimited number of systems. Like if you're also using it on a Windows RDP, then you can run this same software on n number of RDP's PCs. And if you don't want any customization, then you simply need to open this release folder, and from here open this executable file. That's it. It won't run any installation process or wizard. It's like just plug and play. First, let's test our SMTP credentials. Click SMTP Tester. Enter the SMTP host. We are using Gmail SMTP, so it's port 587. Check on Use Secured Connection, so check Use Authentication. And login, provide your Google account email address. I'm using Google Workspace, that's why it's not at gmail.com. Same email I will copy and paste it in email from, and email to I will provide our support email address, which is a basic Google account. And password, copy the same password as it is, and paste it here. Remember, don't remove the spaces. Click Test Server. The mail has sent successfully, which means the SMTP credentials are absolutely correct. So we can add this SMTP by clicking Add to SMTP Servers, and this way, we can add unlimited SMTP servers, not only from Gmail, but any valid SMTP credentials. SMTP has been added. Now click Sources, and right-click. Click Add New Source. Give your email list a name according to your preference, and import either the TXT or CSV file from here. I will import the same file which I've just shown you. Click Save and Exit. It will also show the number of emails your list contains, like it's showing me 329. Now close this and click Mail Messages. Right-click over here and add New Message. Give the message a name according to your choice because it won't show anywhere. Let me close this. And let me open this newsletter. That's the subject line. I'm providing the same subject line as message name and subject, but you can differentiate it. The message name is something which is for you only, but the subject line would be visible to the email list you're sending this campaign to. We have a newsletter in HTML, so let me check here first, use HTML, and then copying this entire thing. Paste it here. And let's preview this thing. Not looking very good, but okay for this demo purpose. Close this preview. Click Save and Exit, and now we are all set to launch our first campaign. Click Campaigns. Click New Campaign. Give your campaign a name. Again, I'm providing the title of our newsletter as the campaign name, but it's not mandatory at all. You can give it any name, email list name, campaign name, SMTP name. It's just for your remembrance. It won't either affect your campaign or show anything to your recipients. From here select the email list. Currently, we have added only one. Same with the newsletter, we have currently only one. And we are also using a single SMTP server for now, so it has auto-selected. But if you enable SMTP server rotation from here, what this will do is use all of your selected SMTP servers which you've configured, which you can manage from here, and it will switch from one server to another server after sending this number of emails, whatever number you define here. Using multiple SMTPs is always a good technique to avoid scenarios like IP blacklisting, port 25 blockage by a provider, server suspension, account termination from your SMTP provider's side. So it's always a good thing to use multiple servers, but currently, we have only one server, so there's no sense to enable this option, so I will uncheck it, and click Save and Exit. Now we are ready to launch our campaign, but we are using this software for the first time, so we need to look at some of the important settings to configure. For this, go to General Settings. Here you can set the frequency of how many emails we can send per second. In software, you can choose any option, but I suggest you consider the limits of your server configuration, like what number of emails your server can send per second. Knowing about your server configuration, firewall rules, and sending specifications is always recommended before providing any random number here through guessing. For Gmail SMTP, it's good to send 5 emails per second and wait 10 seconds after achieving the milestone of 100 emails sent every time. This software also comes with an inbuilt email list verifier. You just need to check this option before sending your campaign. By default, it's enabled, but please confirm once before sending your campaign. Enabling this option will never let you face any problem in terms of high bounce rate percentage. Because before sending, this option will validate each of the emails in your email list, ensuring they are valid. So it's good to leave it checked as it is. And click Save Changes. Click OK. Now we are ready to start sending our first campaign. Right-click while pointing towards your campaign and click Start this campaign. It has started sending the campaign. As you can see, it's sending with the frequency which we have just set. If you wish to stop the campaign, you can again right-click on it, and you can pause this campaign, then you can restart again. Alright, the campaign has finished sending. Now if we see the delivery status, we need to right-click over it and click View Report. And it will show us the results like how many emails were valid and how many were not valid and what the type of bounce was like, hard or soft. Means emails non-active or never exists. You can view all the sending statistics from here, and you can even export this data in CSV format. So that's how we send bulk emails from Google Accounts SMTP using this tool. You will find the download link of this tool in the description. Thanks for watching this video.